Hello everyone, my name is Priya Roy. I am student for SD Jain International College, second year of BBA. My roll number is 214.
The company has investment opportunity costing rupees 40,000 with the following expected net cash flow after tax and before tax depreciations are given. As we can see in a table, the year 1 to 10 are given and net cash flow are given. Using a 10% as the cost of capital's rate of interest, determine the following. First, payback periods. The second one is the net present value at a 10% discount factor, profitability index at a 10% discounting factor, internal rate of return with the help of the 10% discounting factor and 15 discounting factor. Payback period method. So we have to show cumulative cash flow. As we can see, at the end of the fifth year, investment of rupees 35,000 is recovered from the cash flow, but the total investment is rupees 40,000, and so to recover the balance of the 5,000, some periods of the 6 years is needed. The total cash flow of the 6 years is rupees 8,000, out of which rupees 5,000 can be recovered as follow. 5,000 upon 8,000 is equal to 5 upon 8 years. Payback period 5 into 5 upon 8 years. Net present value. Here we have to determine net present value method at the 10% rate and discount rate. And total we get 48,961. And net present value is equal to we can find as a PV ratio cash inflow minus PIV of the investment. PV cash inflow is equal to 48,961 minus 40,000. Here we get rupees 8,961 net present value. The third one is a profitability index. Profitability index is equal to present value of cash inflow and present value of cash outflow, which is investment, is equal to 48,961 upon 40,000 is equal to 1.224. Here index is a more than 1, so the project is profitable. Internal rate of return. Here we can see the actual rate of return will be ascertained by trial and error method. The IRR method is that at which one of the present value of cash flow inflow becomes equal to the present value of investment. As in the above table, the present value of cash flow is in excess of present value of investment at a 10% with higher rate of 15%. So here we define the difference is 5 rupees 580. This shows that the IRR should be lower than 15% and the higher than 10%. We find the actual rate with the help of following formula. IRR A plus C upon in bracket C plus D into B minus A, where A is equal to the lower rate of trial, B is equal to the higher rate of trial, C is equal to the excess profit PV at the lower rate, and D the shortfall of the PV at the higher rate, is equal to 10% plus 8,961 upon 8,961 plus 580 into 15% minus 10% is equal to 10% plus 0.94 into 5. Last one step is the equal to 10% plus 4.7%. Therefore, the IRR is 14.7%. It means we get IRR is equal to 14.7%. Thank you.